Hey guys, be sure to press like and subscribe. Today we're going to talk about my three favorite restaurants. Um, Lately I've been going out a lot because I've been running to the hospital and stuff like that for a few minor things that I had to take care of. I'm actually going to do a video on that too. But I want to talk about my three favorite restaurants, and one of them is Army and Navy. Now, anybody in the Philippines that has stopped at Army and Navy knows that they have pretty decent food. For a fast food restaurant, it's very good. One of the top things about Army and Navy I notice is I never get sick when I go there. And that's a huge plus for me. So I give Army and Navy a big thumbs up. But the reason why I like them is they have like a sandwich there. It's similar to like a Philly cheesesteak. And it's something about the Lazy Sailor or something. I forget the name of the sandwich. But anyway, it's delicious. And they have these things called naked burritos. It's a plate without the bread, but all the burrito ingredients, okay? And they give you salsa with it, and they give you lime, and they give you like a little sauce to put on it, and it's just the best. You can get that with steak, you can get it with chicken, you can get it however you want to get it, but and with pork, and it's really really good. And they have cheeseburgers there. They have decent drinks. They have taken a few things off the menus which I'm a little bit disappointed with, which is like they had French toast and brownie a la modes and some shakes and stuff like that that they used to have on the menu, and all those are gone. I think because of the current mess that we're in, I think they've had to cut back on some of their menu, and hopefully they'll put that back later on when all this world mess is over. So let's hope, because I notice over here a lot of the menus have shrunk, and they call it the COVID menu, but I mean it's just the menus have shrunk down to probably like about maybe 2/3 of their former menus in a lot of restaurants. Not all, but some of them. Okay, and the next restaurant I want to talk about, besides Army and Navy, is Gringo's. Gringo's is certainly a really really good restaurant and good food. They also it's a Mexican style restaurant. I've never gotten sick there, and I give them another big thumbs up. And the restaurant there, they have like kind of like a beef stew there that my girlfriend really loves. She loves their food there, and the kids like Gringos too. Their chicken is really good. They have like believe it's like a lemon and herb, and then they have like a spicy chicken or something like that. And they have really good burritos, but they're different than the typical burrito that you have in that they're sweeter, and they with that sweetness added to it, it just gives it like a totally different flavor than most burritos, because most burritos are kind of like spicy or what have you. That people add like spicy ingredients to them, and at Gringos they didn't do that. They gave it a different feel, a feel all its own, and it's still delicious. It's really really good. It's almost like a sweet and sour type sauce that's in there, but it just gives it the burrito a whole different flavor, a whole different feel, and it's excellent. Okay, and the other thing is that the restaurant gives you kind of a nice feel. It's not I wouldn't consider it a fast food restaurant, because it's not a fast food restaurant at all. Gringos is a sit down place where you can have a good meal with your family. The people there are really friendly. I've gone to two of them, the one in Alabang and the one at Dasmariñas here. And I must say that the help there is excellent, okay? That they treat you really, really good. You can get a beer there with your food or whatever you want to have, and it's just excellent atmosphere, excellent food. And they have meal deals there, by the way, for whole families. And you can get like spaghetti with chicken or ribs or what have you, and they're really good deals. And I think they go all the way up to like 8 or 12 people or something like that they'll feed. So if you got like a whole crew of people that you want to bring with you and you want to have a good meal and a reasonable meal, and that includes the drinks, okay? It includes iced tea, I believe. I think you might be able to get Coke too, but I'm not sure. I know one time they did serve us Coke instead of iced tea because we asked for Coke, and they did give it to us. But I'm not sure that's all the time. I think they ran out of iced tea or something that time, so they gave us soda. But anyway, guys, that's that restaurant, and I love that restaurant. The other one is Prime Steakhouse. Now, Prime Steakhouse is a restaurant that has all-you-can-eat steak, or you can just order one. And one of the things I like about Prime Steakhouse is it's a typical American style restaurant, Western style restaurant, even like Australian, I guess you could say, because in the UK, a lot of people love their steaks, and their steaks are awesome, especially their all-you-can-eat steak menu. I've had, I think, 2 or 3 steaks at a time usually when I order their all-you-can-eat menu with their steak. When you order just one steak, though, the sides are all you can eat. Okay, so you can eat all the potatoes you want, all the French fries you want, all the coleslaw you want, all the corn and carrots you want, and all the gravy you want. Drinks you do have to pay for. Okay, and sometimes what I do is I think every time I go in there, the one problem that they do have is they run out of soda there. Okay, so I usually show up there with a drink in my hands. I usually go get a lemonade at one of the lemonade places in the mall or whatever for Prime Steakhouse, and I go there with that, and then I'll just order the all-you-can-eat steak or whatever. They also have fish, shrimp, and they have a lot of decent choices there. For different, if you love steak, they have almost every steak you can think of there, which is really good. But those are my 3 favorite restaurants, and I'd like to add one more. Okay, Kenny Rogers, I'd like to say, is also a good restaurant as far as Western foods, if you're looking for Western foods. Also, I'd like to say I never get sick there, okay? And that's another thing about Prime Steakhouse. I never get sick there either. Kenny's, they change up their menu often enough. They'll throw something new on the menu on occasion just to kind of change up the menu so you don't get bored, but they don't do it often enough. And I wish that's the one problem I do have with Kenny Rogers, but their food is delicious, okay? But it does kind of get kind of boring after a while, especially for us expats that eat there a lot. And I do eat there a lot. I wish they would change up their menu a little bit more in the Philippines here. And I would say that they're an excellent restaurant. Their food is good, their takeout service is good, and all their help is awesome, But anyway, guys, I want to throw that out there and just, put that out there about all those places. There are other good restaurants up at MOA, such as Texas Roadhouse and Red Lobster, and there's a lot of other American-style restaurants up in MOA and in Manila. There's also TGI Fridays, which I have not tried yet, and I'm going to try at some point in the future and see how they are. And I would imagine they're probably just as good as all the other restaurants here. I did try Texas Roadhouse, by the way. I mean, not Texas Roadhouse, Outback Steakhouse, and I did like it. Okay, it is another good restaurant. It is up in Manila, and it's an excellent place to eat. Very clean. I liked it. The service was good. There wasn't a lot of people there, though. So that was one thing, I was kind of worried about. But it was good for us because we got served relatively quick and everything. But anyway, guys, God bless. Take care, and I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I hope that helped you out. Thanks, guys.